Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And this is now today's lineup.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So that's got things underway. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in space and looking for options. Very nicely done. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Haaland. Haaland knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, what has happened here? Up he goes! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Played out to the right. Now it's Haaland. And he's picked it up out wide. In by Messi. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ødegaard. And Lewis Skelly. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Shifted it to the flank. That is lovely. Deep cross. Terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar threads one in. It's out for a goal kick. Where? Stojkovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Ruben Neves. And it's Lewis Skelly. Haaland. And this is Messi. Messi!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Dyer. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Real chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Haaland. And he's there to belt it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Nice physical challenge. Xavi Alonso has given away a free kick. Stojkovic looking for the run. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lewis Skelly. And De Ligt. Now it's Haaland. Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich gets across him.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Crossed in one. Oh, what a climb! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they reward their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Hazard. Now it's Ruben Neves. And it's Ødegaard. Hazard picks it up out wide. Here comes the cross. De Ligt. And this is Messi. Played it again. And it's hoisted clear. Defending of the desperate variety. De Ligt. Haaland is having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Where? And it's Wirtz. Now it's Haaland. In with the challenge. De Ligt. Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. Hazard receives it in a wide position. That's very neat. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so back it comes. He's got all. Loose in for the pieces. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Where? Great vision. He won't be happy with that one. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Tries to play it through. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. And that should get the job done. De Ligt. And here's a decent chance! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. That has not gone well. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Spread it left. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And that's a good-looking ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thinks about the shot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, sweet feet. Chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, super ball! Rafinha!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Stojkovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ødegaard, spread out to the left. This looks promising. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard. Messi. And this is Messi. Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. India find a position of real strength now.
Substitutions taking place.
Xavi Alonso. Out to the left it goes. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. India are closing in on a comfortable win. Foden. Just 5 minutes left. It's a promising position. Kimmich simply refused to be outdone there. And the shot! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 87 minutes is number 11, Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field, number 10.
India
Messi.
making consecutive changes here. Messi taking his leave here,
18.
having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
So is this the start of a comeback?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's going up front in a hurry. 5 minutes to add. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
They've played it short. Now the delivery. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Ødegaard. And it's Kane. And De Ligt. Ruben Neves. Not the most accurate pass. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected. What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Anthony. And it's Messi. Lewis Skelly. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caicedo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's worked it through. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time. And they've got a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Xavi Alonso. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Kane. Saint-Maximin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And here's Haaland. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There's the header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pressing high and with purpose. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into... Goes for a shot! And he's done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 10, Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Anthony. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played out towards the right wing. Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Saint-Maximin. Now it's Kane. And it's Caicedo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's got away. India are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Anthony. And Caicedo. Anthony. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Distributed tidily. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's nice. Anthony. Oh, that's neat. An instinctive delivery.
There will be one
Shot,
added
surely!
time.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Chance! Great effort, but no way through. Defending of the desperate variety. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And just quick reminder,
We can review the first half.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So off we go once more. India carrying a one-goal lead. Ødegaard simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Messi. Played out to the right. Well read, and the danger is averted. Saint-Maximin. Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looks to the other side. It's Saint-Maximin. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. And that pass just didn't quite work. Corner given. And it's been taken short. India have the chance to go the other way. Ødegaard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Azar. And he's had it nicked away. India just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Xavi Alonso. Van Dijk. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga, De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ruben Neves. Hazard gets into some space. That's tidy. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Hazard. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ruben Neves. He's found the way through. And this is Hazard. Oh, nice touch. Oh, sweet feet. Delivers with whip. A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Lewis Skelly. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Look, there has to be more.
And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim.
Please be
we
reminded
both wish
that
you a
drinking
very
is
good
only
evening.
allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Messi.
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. And don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, we're on the way. Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kimmich. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Out of play for a goal kick. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Can he latch on to this? Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He shifted it to the flank. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Xavi Alonso. Messi gets into a good position. Messi's cross. Tries to get it clear. Valverde. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Valverde. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Son Heung-min, played out to the left flank, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Messi. Kimmich chooses to go crossfield.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Passing is crisp and Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Messi. Takes aim and crosses. And this is Messi. He's cut it out. Akanji gets it clear. Camavinga. Ruben Neves. Here's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Hazard. No through this time.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Luis Skelly. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's clever. Corner given. Haaland clears it away. There will be a throw-in. Haaland. Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Chance to delay. He rises! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. De Ligt. And it's Van Dijk. Looking for options for movement. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He's got tall. Sticks it away. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
India go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Robertson. It's a promising position.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Caicedo. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Kane, distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. India come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
India head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So off we go once more. Looking tidy in possession here. Caicedo. Camavinga looking for the run. Always onto this. Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Akanji. It's Camavinga. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Camavinga is onto this. And it's Caicedo. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Camavinga. Lewis Skelly. India are looking to break at pace. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it. But
decent chance! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. Ball's gone out of play. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
"60 minutes played. Spread it left. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Donnarumma claims comfortable.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Look at the space here. Hangs in. Valverde! Oh, terrible mistake. Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. Played out wide. Now it's Kimmich. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Camavinga. Nicely spread. Messi receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Messi. Looking here to chip it. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh no, this does not look good. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way.
It's Kane! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Valverde. Messi. Kane. Tries to get it clear. Distributed tidily. Kimmich has it out wide and in space. Rafinha! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Caicedo. And it's Kane. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And there goes the final whistle. India have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So it's away we go then. India cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. India are looking to break at pace. Nicely spread. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Dijk. Played out to the right. Fred. It's a good ball out wide. And here's Azar. Oh, shoots! There's a goal! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
6 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 9.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet. Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
De Ligt. Ruben Neves. Now Van Dijk. Xavi Alonso. Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Valencia. Ødegaard. Quality ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Played out to the left flank. Out for a throw. India are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, this is... He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Lewis Skelly, and it's Azar. There will be a throw-in. Fred. This looks promising, showing good feet. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Azar. Lewis Skelly. And it's Van Dijk.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fred. And it's Fred. Now it's Haaland. And this is Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Van Dijk. Haaland takes a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Xavi Alonso to Ruben Neves. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Lewis Skelly, he's on it, can he get away? Threads one in. Hazard. Alisson gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Ruben Neves. And this is Messi. And that's big chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Dijk attempts a clearance. Haaland. That has been slung wide. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Here comes the corner. And he's there to clear it.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Valencia in acres of space out wide. Valencia. That's very neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared away. In again. Valencia! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
India certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
India are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. Now it's Haaland. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Ruben Neves. Out to the left it goes. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Lewis Skelly. Messi has created one goal already. Now Ødegaard. Ruben Neves. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Lewis Skelly. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Fred. De Ligt. It's Van Dijk. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. India are 2 up early in the second half. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ødegaard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
De Ligt. Lewis Skelly. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. And it's Ruben Neves. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And here's Valencia. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 17. Teremos uma substituição.
India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kimmich. Kimmich tries making a foray down the right. 75 minutes played. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Does well to stand firm and defend it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Alonso, and this is Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Valencia. India getting so close now, and importantly with this significant advantage. You would think this is it.
Well, late drama notwithstanding, Peter, but they've got this far because of their consistency, and I can't really see things changing.
Yamal receives it in a good position here. He is through. Yamal! It's a really well-measured ball. Fred. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, shooting chance! That's going up front in a hurry, and he's being shifted off it. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's tidy. Fred wins the duel this time. Out to the right. That's the end. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, joguem lixo somente nas lixeiras. Agradecemos a colaboração.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
The crowd love him, they're chanting his name, he is their hero, there's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
There's the whistle. Where? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. That has been cut short. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Cleared without complication. Ødegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found a way through. Now the cross, he's got all. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Stojkovic plays it short. That has been knocked clear. And that's a throw-in. Ødegaard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Wirtz, and he's managed to get free.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And the counter is on. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Now, can they get him away? That is lovely. Luis Skelly, and it's Ruben Neves. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ødegaard receives it in a good position here. Hazard with the... Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Stojkovic. Out to the right. Wirtz elects to cross. De Ligt can get it clear. Xavi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And Stojkovic. That's travelling a long way. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Ødegaard. And it's Stojkovic. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Drives it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Played it again. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Wirtz certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ødegaard. De Ligt. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard.
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Stojkovic. And Senesi. Rodri. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Ruben Neves. And it's Luis Skelly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Wirtz. Where has it in a wide position. Terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That's a decent clearance.
There will be one
India
minute at a
have the
time.
chance to go the other way. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's in a great position here. That is good strength. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Dink through. He's found a way through. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Strong running down that left flank. Ruben Neves. Haaland is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's had it taken off him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone direct. And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Smoothly does it. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Stojkovic. Oh, good spread. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has been clubbed away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Senesi. Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Looks to the other side. This looks promising.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Hazard. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out to the left it goes. He's got away. He's come in hard.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stojkovic. Rodri. And Stojkovic. And it's Ware. He's a sharp little ball here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Throw in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Reds. Number 27, Morgan
India
Hedges.
moments now
Number
away
15,
from seeing this one out.
Stojkovic. Coming on the field, number
Nice looking
47,
ball.
Phil
Mbappe
Foden.
gets into some
Number
space.
20,
That's just playing it safe and
number
simple.
41,
And they can counter here.
substitution.
Now it's Rafinha.
There will be 3 minutes
Strokes
added
it back.
time.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Odegaard.
Oh, great feat that.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Odegaard over to the left. And time is up. India proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Odegaard voted man of the match, and deservedly so. India get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So it's down to business here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Busquets knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking wide. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Messi gets flagged offside. Camavinga. Spread it left. And it's Messi. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been slung wide. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a chance, surely! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 15 el dorsal 9.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lewis Skelly.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Very nicely done. Ball driven towards the far post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
India are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Balde getting this one clear. Hazard has it in a wide position. Messi! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard to Ruben Neves. Chance here to counter. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. And it's Kimmich. Looking for the run. Ødegaard. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold. Akanji. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Ødegaard. Yamal. Messi. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And this is Hazard. Messi. Probing pass. Yamal. Mbappe. Decent chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Habrá
Ruben
2
Neves.
minutos de descuento.
And it's Ruben Neves. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
India ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.